Vi tar det så tänkte jag.
Lauren, what books do you want to buy today?
Maybe deep cuts and an edition of the 100th anniversary of The Great Gatsby if they have it.
I want to look and see if they have the first book in the Django Wexler trilogy that I've forgotten the name of, but it's not the How to Become the Dark Lord and Die Trying one. It's a different one. I know Jade enjoyed it. I want to see if they have the first book in that one. Put my fist. We thought we'd give you a quick haul before we head out again today to Glastonbury, and I say quick because we need to leave now.
Yes.
So a quick haul from yesterday. We bought many books. I mean, I bought a decent amount of books, and then Lauren just went full ham.
I said I wanted to buy some books. I kind of exceeded that expectation. I forgot a bit too close to the sun.
There are 2 books that we got from Blackwell's that we both got because they looked very interesting. Also, see if you notice a colour scheme theme with the books that Lauren bought that we literally just noticed.
Yeah, it wasn't intentional, I swear.
But the 2 that we got The Other Valley. This is by Scott Alexander Howard. It's a very shiny cover. Never heard of this one before. It was on the table in Blackwell's and it looks really interesting, like world bendy, time bendy. And the thing that got me is that it says it's echoes of Kazuyo Ishiguro and Emily St. John Mandel. Good times.
I wasn't intending on buying it, and then Beth was like, wow, this sounds interesting, read the synopsis. I bought it.
Yeah, so we got that. And then also Lost in the Garden by Adam S. Leslie, which I love this cover. It gives very festival vibes.
It's also very floppy.
The thing that got me about this one was that it says it's equal parts road trip and bad acid trip, which just sounds fun. It's kind of like folk horror-esque, I think.
Which is very outside of my comfort zone, but I want to expand genre,
yeah, so that also looks awesome. And then I got the Indie Bookshop edition of There Are Rivers in the Sky by Elif Shafak. I absolutely loved The Island of Missing Trees, and I really like the standard edition of this as well, which is just white on the outside, but when I saw this I was like, yes, please, mine. It's multiple different time periods, which I love when stories do that. I also got Sex and Rage by Eve Babbitt. I have seen this about the place, really like the cover for this, and it's teeny weeny, which might be a good pick for a future Tiny Book Club pick.
I just noticed. That's got the BTS symbol on it. Yeah, that's a BTS symbol.
There we go.
Army.
The book that I actually intended to get, which I did manage to get, is Ashes of the Sun by Django Wexler. The Blackwell's, that's like the sci-fi fantasy specific Blackwell's, had this one, which I'm very excited about. This is the same author as How to Become the Dark Lord and Die Trying. I got it right.
Yes. Well done.
It's such a complicated title, which I love. It's so humorously written. I really like the writing style, and this is that kind of writing style, but in like an epic trilogy fantasy series, and I know that Jade really liked this one, so I'm very excited I got this, because this is the first time I've seen this in a physical bookshop, although you said you'd seen it loads.
I see it all the time in my
bookshops.
local war stores.
Yes. So, first time I've seen it physically, but this is my little haul, I mean, 5.
You're only 2 less than me.
Alright, let's see all your books.
Okay, so the first one I got, this is one of those ones that I see everywhere, and I never knew what it was about, but Beth told me it was like a love story or something.
Throughout time.
I
haven't read it, I own it.
So I picked it up, and they did the different colours. They do like a blue cover, orange cover, yellow cover, pink cover. So I went for pink specifically because I think this shade of pink is really nice, and I read the synopsis and it actually sounds really, really good.
It does sound good.
And I want to annotate this one, so you might see that as a theme as well. I want to annotate a lot.
I will drop Lauren's Instagram down below. She does really cool annotation reels and things, are just generally good things on Instagram.
It's one of those things, it's a hobby I've discovered this year, and then I'm just going full hardcore with it.
Yeah.
The other one I found is Love Letters to a Serial Killer, which sounds interesting, but basically just is a girl who's obsessed with a murder and someone is arrested for it, and she's really angry, and she writes him a bunch of angry letters, and things happen. So again, sounds really fun. Might annotate it. It's apparently quite an interesting.
Is it floppy?
Yeah, it's quite floppy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like a floppy book.
It was apparently a debut author, I think, as well.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm interested to try that because I do like true crime and stuff like that, even though it's not true crime. Then I got this one. This is one that I've been seeing all over the romance books. It's not
Definitely
fantasy.
doesn't look like a romantasy.
It's not a romance.
I actually don't mind the cover for that one.
It's really nice.
I like.
Do you know what it reminds me of? Squashies.
Oh my god, yes, it does look
Yeah.
like a squashy.
I see this cover and I want a squashy.
Yeah, it does look like a squashy.
But I've been seeing this all over Bookstagram recently, and everyone is really, really loving it. They're saying it's very reminiscent of like 80s, 90s rom-com movies.
Oh, really?
Yes. So I really wanted a special edition of that.
Aidan Valentine.
Yeah. I really wanted a special edition copy of it, but then I found out that apparently it's a really good book to annotate. So again, I want to annotate this one, and I wouldn't annotate a special edition. So
Oh, I thought it was going to be set in the 80s, 90s. Is it?
I don't know.
Is it?
So yeah,
say it.
I got the standard edition so I could make it all nice and pretty. even though it's already quite pretty. Then I got Our Infinite Face by Laura Stephen. It's got lovely sprayed edges. I wasn't going to, underneath is really, really pretty. Ooh. Pretty. Underneath is really pretty as well, so I need to show you that.
Ooh. Yeah. Oh, that is on down here, like the little ribbon.
Yeah. I wasn't interested in this at all, and then I heard it's like a love story across like time periods or something like that.
I love books like that.
Yeah.
I love it when it spreads across time periods.
Yeah. If I hadn't got The Ministry of Time, I wouldn't have gotten this, I don't think.
Okay.
Because that reminded me. So I picked up this purely because I found the last copy in the sci-fi and fantasy Blackwells. So
that was funny because we walked out of Waterstones, you saw that in the window and you're like, oh no, I really want to check that out.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh well, it's fine, I've got loads of other books, I don't need to get that one. And then we walked into Blackwells and you were immediately like, oh, Beth.
And it was the last copy as well, so I had to.
Here it is.
So yeah, I've got that. I've been influenced to get that by some friends as well. So yeah. And then the last one I was influenced by you to get, which is Deep Cuts, which is apparently very, was it Daisy Jones-esque?
I think it was actually the marketing email for it said it was Daisy Jones and the Six meets One Day, but I think more One Day in terms of like the vibes of the relationship, not the structure of the book as such. And it's a debut.
It's a debut, and it's not that long.
No, I'm literally 10 pages in because I've not been having much time to read them, so I can't really give thoughts on it yet, but I like the vibes so far.
So, let's see if you can see a theme here.
I can't believe we didn't realise this at the time, but like literally every single book.
Every single one has a specific theme. This one is like, in fact, this one's got the colour on the spine as well. It seems very, like, apt for spring, do you not think? Like, cherry blossom, maybe pink season.
Do you think you've gone hard with the pink? This one's got a pink cover, the spine is yellow, but the cover is pink. Yeah, I think you've gone a bit hard with the pink.
So, yeah, this is how many books I got. I said I was going for a couple, I got 7.
What's your favourite cover of the books? I think this one for me. And it's floppy. It just gives... We're going to Glastonbury today and this gives me serious Glastonbury vibes, so...
I actually want to say this one. I like that it reminds me of squashies.
Should we get some squashy?
I kind of want squashies now, but the thing is, I'll eat the entire bag on the trip, so... Yeah, but I also, like, I love this one.
Yeah, that one's quite an intriguing... That intrigues me the most. Also, we found it doesn't have speech marks. Not a big fan of books that don't have speech marks. I find it really jarring, but then we were both saying that there must be a reason.
There.
Yeah, why? There must be a reason for it, like, in the way that it wants...
Yeah.
Like, the author wants the narrative to be read.
That's one of the reasons why I also got it, because I want to find out why they chose to do it that way, but see if I get to the end of this book and I don't find out, I'll be mad.
Well, Sally Rooney doesn't use speech marks either. I just find it difficult because you're reading something and then you don't know it was dialogue. If it's a bigger paragraph, you might not realise it's dialogue depending on the narrative perspective.
I feel like I'm going against everything I know not to put quotation marks
I know. Anyway, I'm intrigued. They're all very... Like, I've got a real range of genres going on here, but...
Yeah, I did tell Beth that I wanted to branch out in my genre this year because I'm kind of done with, like, just trying to stick to fantasy, romantic kind of stuff. I really want to diversify what I read, and she helped. I really need to weigh my case before I get on the plane.
You do. Okay, we're gonna head to Glastonbury now.
Well, Beth, your mission, should you choose to accept it, you must find all 9 of these Scottish flags which have been hidden around your flat before you end this vlog.
Goodbye, Lauren. I will miss you. Thank you for coming to stay.
I will miss you too.
Miss you so much. Okay, let's go to the airport now.
Yeah, bye.
Okay, I need to find all the bloody flags that Lauren's left in my flat so I can actually end this vlog. So, she says there's 9 hidden because she gave me one to start the challenge. This is flag number 1. Apparently there's another 9 hidden around my flat. I've seen a couple of them, but not 9. So I don't know where are they, Lauren? 1, 2. There's a third one out there, but it looks kind of cute, so we're just gonna leave that one there for now. But that is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So here's the 7 I just found. There's the one that Lauren gave me, which marks number 8. So apparently there's still 2 in my flat. But where? Where are they? I just found another one. It was hidden under the blanket. 1 more to go. Lauren, I bet you're watching this, laughing away, knowing where that last one is. You've tucked it away somewhere. Guys, I found it. I found it! Woo! Did anyone used to watch 50/50 as a kid where they'd count things in a really satisfying way? Because we're going to do that now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, I'm jumping all together. 7, 8. Wait, no, hang on. Hang on, shouldn't there be 10 in total? Because, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, I thought I had 10. How did I miscount that? Okay, she said there was 9 to find, but this includes the one that Lauren gave me. I have put that one in here, which means there is 10 in total, 9 to find. Am I missing one that I already know the location? Oh, man. Oh, wait, no. It's that one. It's out on the balcony. Okay. Oh, right. 10 flags have been found. Well, 9 flags have been found. There's one on the balcony. There are 10 flags. I've done it. I've done it, Lauren. Well, Lauren, I hope you're happy. I have found all of your 10 flags. Thank you, everybody, for coming along on the flag finding journey with me. I hope you have enjoyed this vlog. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one.